Wow, that's good. When the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, you know you got yourself a good dill pickle. So the first thing you need to do is give these guys a little sponge bath. And using a sponge because they have these like little cactus-like thorns on them that you need to knock down, especially this variety. Alright, so we got the pickles washed, we got the hot water boiling for the jars, and now we're going to make the brine. And the brine is 2 quarts of water, 1 quart of white vinegar, and then we're going to do a 1/2 cup of canning or pickling salt. Okay, so I got the brine boiling, and I like to put the lids in boiling water too to sterilize them. What I like to do is sterilize my bottles in boiling water for about 10-15 minutes, and then we'll use this later on to put them back in to seal them and just cook them for 10 minutes. Okay, so the ingredients that I put in mine is I'm going to put in about 4 to 5 cloves of garlic in each jar, some mustard seed, bay leaf. I like it spicy, so I'm going to put some pepper flakes and some peppercorn, and then some dried dill along with some fresh dill. And a lot of people use this pickling spice, but I really don't care for it. I've experimented with it, but it's got a clove in it that it just overwhelms it. So the jars have been in boiling water for a good 15 minutes. I'm going to take those out. Okay, so 4 or 5 cloves of garlic in each. Then we got a 1/4 teaspoon of mustard seed. And next we'll put in a 1/4 teaspoon of pickling crisp. And just a couple bay leaves in each. Heaping 1/2 teaspoon of red peppers, half a teaspoon of peppercorn, and dried dill. We'll put the fresh dill in there. And now we'll start shoving in our cucumbers and trying to stack them in there as good as possible. Really shove them in, as many as you can in there. But don't be afraid to cut a couple of these up so you could jam more in these jars. That way they're nice and packed. You got a full jar of pickles. I got the hot brine. I'll put it in the jars. And we're going to fill it all the way up to just about 1/4 inch from the top. Okay, this is important. Before you put your lids on, make sure that the rim of them are nice and clean so that way there they'll seal properly. Okay, so make sure when you put the lids on, prior to putting them into boiling water, just put them on finger tight. Just the way there they'll be able to breathe and seal properly. Okay, so you got the lids finger tight. You got the water boiling. So gently put them in. And we're going to leave these in there 10 minutes. Really no more than that. So after 10 minutes is up, we pull them out. Alright, so after we pull them out of the hot bath, we let them cool down to room temperature. And as they're cooling, you're going to hear the tops here pop. That means you got a good seal. And then slap a date on them and put them in a cool, dark place for at least 2 weeks if you can do it without opening one of these up. Wait at least 2 weeks. It's well worth waiting. And then, yeah, give this a shot. Even if you don't grow your own cucumbers, go ahead, go down to the farmer's market, pick up some pickling cues and try it. It's a very simple recipe, but I think it's well worth it. And they last for a long time. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. This is Moose in the Kitchen. I'll see you soon.